Right now at 5, French Island voters are headed to the polls. What's special about their first election since becoming a village?
And budget cuts hitting the Winona Area School District. Who's losing what? Just ahead.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. We start this evening with developing news as police are investigating a body found in La Crosse early this morning. The individual was found on the 800 block over on Division Street. Police say there is no threat to the public.
A structure in Warrens engulfed in flames this afternoon on the 2200 block of County Road O. Our crew on scene saw heavy machinery tearing down the structure. No cause of the fire has yet been announced.
French Island voters are at the polls for the first time since becoming a village.
News 8 Now's Jadius McGee joins us live at Village Hall with what's at stake. Jadius.
Yeah, guys, voters have been coming out today to choose new leaders for their new village. Voters will decide 2 races, one for village president and another for 6 trustee seats. Bob Wolford and Dan Kapanke are running for village president, but only 5 candidates are running for the 6 trustee seats, meaning at least one write-in candidate is guaranteed a spot on the board. Today's election comes after the community officially transitioned from the town of Campbell to the village of French Island.
The new trustees and the new village president will set the direction as far as where we want to go from here as a village and types of municipal improvements that we'd like to see and just how we conduct our business as a village as opposed to a town, because there are some differences and they'll determine how we do that.
For many voters, today marks a moment of pride, and for others, it's a chance to help share the village's next chapter. And the polls will close tonight at 8. Live in French Island, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Jadius. The Winona School District has approved a major budget cut.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk explains how it will impact the upcoming school year.
The Winona Area Public School District recently approved about $2.2 million in budget adjustments and cuts. Here's everything students and parents need to know.
The district plans to cut several staff positions and reduce hours for others. The adjustments equal around 11 full-time positions and include school administrators and teachers. They're also cutting down on transportation costs by removing bus routes and expanding the district's walk zone from 1 mile to 1.5 miles. The superintendent says the budget reductions will help them keep up with rising costs.
The calculation is really as simple as that, is that the expenses are going up at a much faster pace than the revenue has been able to, just has been able to keep pace.
The district also plans to raise activity participation fees and ticket prices for sporting events. Reporting in Winona, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Well, another hot one today, Greg. A slight chance of rain, though, later, which might cool us down, perhaps?
Well, we have more storms later tonight for some areas, and severe weather possible for Wednesday. It got warmer today, a little bit above average with more humidity, tad higher, but still not that far above average. We got up to the upper 80s for some areas, but a lot of areas were low to mid 80s, so pretty much typical temperatures. As we go right now, we have some high cloud cover out there. That's about it. As you go further north, less further south. But temperatures and feel like temperatures are pretty much right where they're at, giving you that you're probably in the dew points in the mid 60s. There's your complex to the west of Minneapolis. It's beginning to decrease, but that's your activity associated with the boundary right now that's coming towards our area. There's your current temperatures overall, mainly in the 80s with some cloud cover. As we look at dew points, in the mid 60s, a little bit higher, but still not as bad as last week. But notice to the west, you do have 70 dew points coming our way. So there's going to be a moisture increase overnight. We are going to see this boundary get through the area, so storms will be on the way. But for this evening, just an increase in cloud cover, a little bit more muggy than yesterday, but all in all, still very quiet. Light winds by 10 p.m., 78. In Eau Claire, more cloud cover on the way as that complex approaches, but it's just cloud cover. Getting back down to 77, once again, muggier than we've had lately. Now, we do have storms coming throughout the day, Wednesday into early Thursday. Some could be severe. We'll try to time that out and show you the threats and show you what the temperatures look like for the end of the work week coming up a bit later.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Well, local Democrats gathering today to discuss health care affordability. State Senator Brad Pfaff joining with Representatives Jill Billings and Tara Johnson at Riverside Park this morning. They met to discuss President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill and how it affects health care costs for Wisconsinites.
thousands of Wisconsinites are at risk of losing Medicaid as a result of his vote in the summer of 2025.
PAF says fewer Wisconsinites are signing up for health care under the Affordable Care Act because of the big, beautiful bill.
Third CD Democratic candidate Emily Berge met with cancer survivors this afternoon. They discussed Berge's commitment to lessen the burden for cancer patients. Today, Berge signed her cancer promise, pledging to take cancer issues to Washington if she gets elected.
I see myself as a bridge, even as a candidate, between western and central Wisconsin and the capital. And so it's important to show up locally and hear their stories and experiences and then bring that to the work in D.C.
Candidate Rebecca Cook will meet with cancer survivors next Thursday.
La Crosse Municipal Transit is helping the youth build their bus confidence.
The MTU partnered with the School District of La Crosse to host a citywide youth summer ride today from noon to 4. Student groups traveled around the city to multiple locations, including the public library, Logan Middle School, and the Sweet Shop.
They don't have to walk everywhere, ride their bike, have mom and dad drop them off. If they can learn how to use the bus, they can get just about virtually anywhere here in town.
All youth between 4 and 17 can sightsee and ride the bus for free starting today. Well, an Iowa man is on a mission to visit every Pizza Ranch location.
And as News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hines shows us, that journey just made a stop in western Wisconsin.
We all have our go-to spots, our favorite coffee shop, best restaurant, but for Jason Halkias, his go-to spot, Pizza Ranch, has become more like a lifelong mission. In 2023, after making a stop at over 100 Pizza Ranch locations, someone suggested that Jason tried them all. So he did just that. And today, Jason's stop in Prairie du Chien, number 228, rounds out his visits for now.
You come so far, but then you realize it never really ends, because ultimately the business never stops growing. And I watch for when those new locations will open and then plan a visit around them.
Coming up at 6, hear what inspired Jason's love for Pizza Ranch. Reporting in Prairie du Chien, Brooklyn Hines, News 8 Now.
Still to come tonight, buildings evacuating and streets closing in New York City, the cause behind the precautionary actions.
Plus, leaders gathering in Turkey for a NATO summit. The announcements President Trump made today.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., SNAP benefits could soon include a popular new option. Why watching the World Cup is good for your health, and all your breaking news and Nicole's forecasts when we see you at 5 a.m.
Tired of high electric bills? Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. We help homeowners access tax credits, state grants, and other incentives to maximize savings and make clean energy more accessible. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact Leiden Solar today.
This right here is what the experts call a problem. Today I'm lifting some sunken concrete. So again, this is simply forming a new layer between the soil and the concrete, and it's expanding as we speak.
That's right.
That's moving.
It's moving.
Son of a gun. Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection. It's weirdly satisfying.
Isn't it?
For anybody in this region who is facing mobility issues.
I'd recommend Access Elevator because I know Jason.
The thing that sets Jason apart is that commitment, that passion for making life more pleasant. He will help you think about how to make your life easier in ways that you have not thought about.
There's no second guessing. I immediately say, call Access.
Hi, I'm Jason with Access Elevators. Stop in and see us today.
We're celebrating 50 years of beautiful kitchens, bathrooms, and flooring at Interior Designs. For July only, enjoy anniversary savings like $5 off on every square yard of carpet when you purchase 35 square yards or more. Plus, save 50 cents per square foot on laminate, Revwood, or Pergo flooring. And don't forget to register to win a $100 Quick Trip gift card each week. Visit Interior Designs website for all the details or stop in. 50 years of style, service, and savings only at Interior Designs.
Sometimes life can get pretty busy in an active household. So that's why Menards makes things
just a little bit easier for you. Start a door design and choose a style that's right for you and everything else you look for in a quality door. Mastercraft offers fast, free delivery on personalized doors to any Menards store. Use our door designer on Menards.com to get your door your way. Get this pre-hung steel exterior door valued at $279.99 after rebate.
Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. Our 50-plus years of electrical experience means we install the best products the right way. At Leiden Solar, we're here to guide you every step of the way. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact us today.
A skyscraper in the middle of New York City is buckling as we take a live look now where drones are assessing the damage.
Yeah, nearby buildings are evacuating and streets are shutting down. CBS's Jared Hill has the latest.
Initial reports of falling bricks sent firefighters racing to the 37-story tower that's just steps from Grand Central Terminal and the Chrysler Building. Officials found 2 columns on the 21st and 22nd floors had buckled, and some floors were sagging.
This is an extremely serious situation.
The 1970s era office building is under construction as it's converted to luxury apartments. The fire department warns the structure is still moving.
We have specialized tools that we can watch the building from and see movement even in centimeters. It is still a very serious and dangerous situation.
Engineers are working to stabilize the building. They're using drones to assess the situation and avoid sending people inside.
We have seen both buckling and floor conditions that are impaired on the 21st floor.
Several buildings, including a nearby school, are evacuated, and crews set up a multi-block frozen zone.
We've seen what you can see, the compromised beams, but what can't you see? You know, that's the thing. I mean, what's behind the walls? It's a little scary.
City officials are hopeful the building's steel construction will keep the structure from suffering a total collapse. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
President Trump receiving a military welcome from Turkey as he arrived for the NATO summit, where he announced he will lift some economic sanctions on Turkey. During his first term, the president banned Turkey from the fighter jet program, but now the president is signaling he may have had a change of heart.
Turkey's been in many ways much more loyal than other countries that we think would be loyal.
Another topic at the meeting is the Russia-Ukraine war, which Trump says could come to an end soon.
America's World Cup run is over. The men's team lost to Belgium last night in a 4-1 defeat. They scored their only goal off a free kick, and the defense could not stop Belgium's offense. The loss followed days of controversy off the field after Flo Balogun's controversial red card was overturned.
If you look at what we've done, I don't think the conversation should die down. I think it should be how incredible this journey has been with this group.
Now, this tournament drew big crowds, big attention, and a new wave of fans, proving the one thing that can't be crushed is the American spirit. There you go.
Well, Belgium sure tried yesterday. We will have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have storms returning on Wednesday, which some could be strong to severe. The good news is it's not going to last like it did last week. We'll have a break coming up on Friday, so we'll time all that out coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse delivers everything your business needs, from cleaning supplies to appliances. Get what you need when you need it. Set up your business account today and let Ace of La Crosse do the heavy lifting.
We found that about half the public, half the population do not have any kind of dental insurance, so we came out with what's called Badger Smiles Club. For an annual fee, it covers your exams, your cleanings, x-rays, emergency visits during the year. All your preventive maintenance stuff is taken care of. That allows you to come in without having to worry about being nickeled and dimed. Things are taken care of. Then if you ever need dental work, crowns, fillings, that kind of thing, you get a 10% discount for all that as well. Give us a call at 608-707-1000.
Phlox was probably the first and only call we were going to make. Really was.
They came out, gave us a fantastic quote, and they actually talked to us about what we needed and not what they wanted to sell us. We had other contractors in here, but they were in and out without disturbing, anything of the work that was already being done within the house. So it was fantastic. It was a perfect experience for us.
Count on Phlox Heating and Air Conditioning in Amana to keep you comfortable all year. Call us today.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
Making Medicare decisions can feel overwhelming, and that's completely understandable.
When we retired, right away, you always got anxiety about how am I going to get insurance and all those things, and Rick just took that anxiety away and was so good and helpful, just so easygoing, and I really appreciate that, and they're not pushy about anything.
We're conveniently located in the Social Security building in beautiful downtown La Crosse. Call Strive Medicare today.
Business owners, are you tired of running out of supplies? Ace Hardware of La Crosse is the helpful place with the products your business needs when you need it. We service businesses of all sizes. Ask about volume discounts. Contact Jim to set up your service account today.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Stay updated while you scroll. Follow us on Instagram at WKBT News 8.
Yeah, unfortunately, we are going to see more humidity come up. We've already seen it today. The good news, nothing like last week. And once we get past tomorrow, we're going to kind of bring that back down, those dew points potentially into the 50s for late Thursday, Friday, even to Saturday. So it will feel more comfortable. And then next week, we're going to start pulling those dew points back up. But unlike last week where we had 70 dew points, going into next week, we may have some 90s going on, but the dew points will be more in the mid-60s. So not much of a heat index, and definitely not anything close to 100, but it will be noticeably hot and still kind of muggy next week, just not oppressive like we had last week. So that kind of gives you an idea humidity-wise. Now the jet stream does come through right now. We're going to have that come through with the system right there. You can see that west to east piece of the jet. But as we get past Thursday, and then Friday, and that exits, look how far north it goes as the ridge begins to build across the Central Plains, Northern Plains, all the way well up to Canada, which it typically does in July go that far north. And it's going to be arching overhead, so pretty much this is a very dry pattern through the weekend. We'll warm up until early next week. We'll continue to warm, and then it starts kind of curving a little bit further south and kind of sagging a little bit further south as we go to the second half of next week. And that's when precipitation chances start to come back in as a storm track gets a little bit near, as you can see, especially going into next Thursday, Friday. So it's a mainly dry forecast past Thursday, and then precipitation may come back towards the end of next week, but overall fairly dry. Now this is the system that we're watching right now. This front's going to slowly push into the area tomorrow and then slowly sag south as we go later tomorrow afternoon and evening. The good news, it's going to be out of here by Thursday. It's not going to linger like we had the one last week that lingered for 3 to 4 days, but it will bring the showers and thunderstorms and a potential severe risk as it comes through. The severe risk is really kind of two waves, one 4 to 7 a.m. and that's really north of Eau Claire, near North Claire, Rusk County included in that, where you could have some damaging winds with a complex that comes eastward around that time frame. And then we'll have some redevelopment in the morning hours, but then it's the afternoon, probably about 3 to about 8 p.m., where it shifts further south along just north of I-90 and then shifts further south. That's where your severe risk is, mainly in the afternoon, early evening. High winds definitely is the threat, as we always see, and flooding. Depending on how these train, we'll have to keep an eye on that. That's at low risk, but those are the two ones we're keeping an eye on for tomorrow. Once again, not widespread severe weather, but as July says, we typically can get it. If we kind of break it down here, overall, we'll see this play out here. For the areas that are south of I-90, you can see mainly humid today and tonight, fairly dry all the way through most of Wednesday. The storms come in probably towards the PM commute or there afterwards. We'll have lingering storms Thursday. Further south you go, better chance for Thursday to have those showers and storms. Not expected severe weather at that moment, but that activity will continue. As we go further north, basically along I-90, just north, a shower possible Wednesday morning from that complex that comes through north. It'll probably be for the northern areas. The severe risk, as I mentioned, kind of in this area would be between about 3 to 8 p.m. Less risk of a shower storm on Thursday. There's a possibility of that. Widely scattered at best in the afternoon, but a lot of areas may remain dry on Thursday. And further north you go, along and north of I-90, these areas, basically the severe risk is tomorrow morning from about 4 to 7. They will see some showers and storms throughout Wednesday, but the severe risk does lessen a little bit towards the afternoon. And for Thursday, good news is mainly dry, less humid conditions for that area. Precipitation-wise, we'll have to keep an eye. This could change, but some areas could pick up well over an inch. Tomorrow's highs more in the 80s, but upper 70s too, possibility going on. And Thursday, it's definitely going to be a little cooler, especially on the humidity side. And that goes through Friday and Saturday. And then we start climbing back up Sunday through next Wednesday. It is going to get fairly hot or warm for a lot of areas. But as I mentioned, the dew points and the humidity level won't be like last week that we had. So something obviously to take care of if you're outside, but it's not going to be oppressive or dangerous type of heat too. So tomorrow's going to be busy. Just keep an eye on the app or your radar if you're outside as the storms come through.
There we go. Thanks, Greg. Still to come, the world's most livable city has been named, and it's not in America, where you can think about moving for retirement.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Ultra's celebrating our country's 250th anniversary. New members opening a new A-Plus account in branch with a $500 direct deposit will get a $250 bonus. Swing into a local Ultra to claim your $250 today. Limited time offer. Visit ultra.org for details and locations. Ultra.
Our father started this business in 1992, so we've been helping people hear and understand better for 32 years.
You're calling a local number and having a local person answer. We do online scheduling, so you can always visit our website at your convenience.
We do a full hearing evaluation here. We do the delivery of the hearing aids. We do the maintenance, the cleanings, the repair work. So everything's done here in our office. You don't have to go somewhere else. We like helping people hear better. It's rewarding.
Better Hearing Center next to St. Pat's Church.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited home orders to take place in our Concrete Glow Up Special, where they will receive 25% off the project in a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify.
Ultra is also celebrating its 95th anniversary. New members opening a new Live Your Life Spend account in branch will get a $95 bonus. Swing into a local Ultra to claim your $95 today. Limited time offer. Visit ultra.org for details and locations. Ultra Federal Credit Union.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Real honest news between dance challenges and book recommendations. Follow us on TikTok at WKBT News 8 Now. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
The world's most livable city has been announced.
Copenhagen took the top spot for the second year in a row. The Danish capital scored perfect marks in stability, infrastructure, and education out of 173 cities ranked worldwide. The highest ranked U.S. city, any guesses? Honolulu at number 25.
Okay. I don't know about affordability sometimes in Honolulu. Prices can be a little outrageous, but in terms of wanting to live in Honolulu,
oh, that'd be great. Yeah. I've never been. You've been 1,000 times, so you would know.
A couple of times, yeah. But apparently we got to get out to Copenhagen.
Yeah, no, I mean, waking up to delicious Danish smells every morning and
can't beat that.
Yeah, it just puts you in a good mood, and everything else follows afterwards. The infrastructure,
yeah,
the economy, way of life.
We're just noticing the food right off the bat.
Yes.
That's our deal.
Yep. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Right now at Ashley, discover summer steals for every room in your home, starting at just $399. Plus, pay no interest for 5 full years. That's this 7-piece power reclining sectional with shades, now only $67 a month. Only at Ashley's Summer Savings Event.
Hello, I'm Danielle from the Board Store, and now is the perfect time to get started on your next home improvement project during our Freedom Days sale. Free yourself from the constant upkeep with windows that add comfort, new entry or patio doors, a new deck or sunroom to enjoy with your family. Exceptional products installed by our employees and priced better than most others. Meet us online, visit our showroom, or call today for your free estimate. The Board Store, improving homes, improving lives for over 36 years.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep you out of the picture. Now, there's Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Control of my symptoms means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Get back in the picture. Feel significant symptom relief as early as 4 weeks. Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year, and help people achieve lasting remission.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or UC.
Skyrizi is proven to help deliver relief, repair, and remission. Ready to get back in the picture?
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's plus UC.
Save big money with Menards Spotlight Savings before the sun sets on these amazing deals. Prices are value after rebate. Potted flowers and plants start at just $5.99. Premium lawn food fertilizer is only $9.99. Pick up a 6-pack of Bounty paper towels, just $13.79. 40-pound clumping cat litter is only $14.99. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
Right now at Ashley, discover summer steals for every room in your home, starting at just $399. Plus, save $100 for every $1,000 you spend, and pay no interest for 5 full years. Only at Ashley's Summer Savings Event.
Okay, we'll let this run here for a little bit. You'll see this complex approach Eau Claire, Rusk County. It'll be probably 4 to 5 in the morning. Could have some damaging winds as it gets through there. We'll kind of run this one. It'll get there eventually here. But quiet in the evening hour, quiet overnight, and then here eventually starts to come towards the northwest. So if you're up in this area, definitely stay tuned. It could be during the morning commute and then probably linger around 6 to 7 as it comes through. And you can see right there, it's beginning to approach the area. Could have damaging winds as it does, so keep an eye on that. That won't affect just most of the area. The rest of the area, more showers and thunderstorms as we go throughout Wednesday. Could be strong to severe, but we are going to get cooler Friday before we start heating back up next week.
All right, that'll do it for us at 5.
We'll see you right back here at 6.